Hi, here I am again. I will finish the rest of the frame detection method today. Let's recall what are the 8 methods of frame detection? 1. Through naming. 2. Through asking what comes to your mind. 3. Through behaviors. 4. Through working beliefs. 5. Through experiencing. 6. Through assumptions. 7. Through connective terms. 8. Through modus operandi. In this video, we are going to talk about the last 4 ways of frame detection. The 5th way to detect frames is through experiencing.
Are you aware that we have more than one layer of frames in our mind?
Yep, I know, we have layers and layers of frames in our mind.
So, through stepping in and out of that frame, you can have more fuller descriptions of that frame. Isn't this great?
Ooh, sounds great. How is this done?
The steps will be as such: ask the person to step into the first frame, then experience the frame thoroughly, next walk out of the frame and witness and aware of what you have experienced inside. You may need to use the new awareness to repeat the process. In this way, you have a much fuller description of the first frame. Isn't it awesome?
What do I say to client when I do this pattern?
You can say things like, when you view things within this frame, what do you see, hear and feel? When you view things from outside this frame, what are you aware of? When you hold these 2 descriptions, how enriching is your understanding? The 6th method of frame detection is through assumptions. We, human beings, have many assumptions in our head. We act based on the assumptions we have in mind. Take for an example.
When I see his head facing down, I will offer my help. This upsets him and it frustrates me.
When you see his head facing down, what assumption are you making at the back of your mind?
I assume he lacks resources and needs my help.
Oh? Is that your frame? When his head is facing down, it means he does not have any resources and he needs your help.
You can find the frames by asking the client's assumptions. Isn't that awesome? The 7th method is the through connective terms to detect frames. If you listen carefully to the connective terms used in the sentences, you will be surprised that it will lead you to the frames in his mind. The use of but, and, even though, etc., all these connective terms will reveal the level in which the 2 sentences exist. The first part of the sentence using but will become at a level lower than the second part of the sentence. It means the second part of the sentence is client's real concern. What are the effects of connective terms? Connective terms inform you the level's relationship between 2 statements. The first example, I know she means well, and she hurts my feeling, indicates both are on equal level. The second example, I know she means well, but she hurts my feeling, shifts the second statement upwards and becomes meta to first statement. The third example, I know she means well, even though she hurts my feeling, put the emphasis on the first statement. Have you got it? By hearing the connective terms, you are able to detect which one is of higher level. And you know that the higher level frame controls the lower level frame. So, you know which statement to go for, right? Last and not least, the 8th method of frame detection is the modus operandi. You have heard of the modus operandi words in the statement used by client, such as must, have to, can't, force to, should not, etc. He may not be aware of those words in his sentence. However, it does reveal his frames. It could be a limiting frame and cause him to get stuck. A person under a should frame may end up with stress, depression or helplessness. Now you know that by listening to the modus operandi words, it will lead you to his frame of mind. Isn't that fantastic? It is time to summarize what are the 8 ways to detect frames. They are: 1. Through naming. 2. Through asking what comes to your mind. 3. Through behaviors. 4. Through working beliefs. 5. Through experiencing. 6. Through assumptions. 7. Through connective terms. 8. Through modus operandi. Have you written them down? You may be wondering what to do next, after detecting client's frame. Well, the next step will be to analyze the frame you detected. There are 18 dimensions to analyze the frames. If you are interested to know more, please leave your comments under this video. I will produce another series on frame analysis. This video is planned and made by Xu Hong. It is based on Michael Hall's book, Winning the Inner Games.